Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. It's April the 13th. Happy Thursday. Who do we have out there this evening? Say hello. How are you? How was your Easter? How was your Resurrection Day? Who do we have out there this evening? Where are you calling from? Oh, not calling from. Where are you? Happy Thursday. Facebook user, is that you? Who is that usually? Krishan, is that you? Los Angeles. Who is that? Los Angeles. Happy Thursday, Keith Welch. How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Okay. Happy Thursday, Clifford Talley. See, look, the men are showing up. The men are out. Happy Thursday, Shari. Good. Where are you calling from? Tell me, where are you? Queens, North Carolina. Welcome. Lulu White. Lenora Barnes. How are you, Lenora? Arlington, Texas. I have a Texas girl in the house. Keith Welch, you from Atlanta. Dream Chasers in the building. Okay. The men are showing up and showing out. Thank God. Gilbert Davis, happy Thursday from St. Louis, Missouri. Happy Thursday. Welcome. Okay, wait a minute. Is this the men's call or the women's call? Is this a fall in love with yourself? Women or men? Where are my girls at? Where are my girls? We have the men taking over this evening. Hello, Hazel. How are you? Jackson, Tennessee. How are you, Angela Dukes? Baltimore, Maryland. See, we have people all over the world, right? And it's such a blessing to have you guys here tonight. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter, a wonderful Resurrection Day, right? I did, okay? I have a huge family, and I entertained. I had about 8 people staying at the house. I had family members here from Denver, here from Utah, from Minneapolis and New Orleans. Plus, I had lots of family members here on Sunday. So it was an awesome and amazing, blessed Sunday. But let's just get going and get rolling. Let me tell you something. I'm excited that the men are showing up and showing out tonight. They must have received their email or saw the flyer, because they are showing up and showing out to hear about the new Fall in Love with Yourself Again men's page, right? Men's group, right? And so you all have been asking, you all have been requesting. Hello, Fatima. How are you? How are you? New York City in the house. Shelly Felton. Shelly, where you calling from? Van Thomas. We have a lot of people tuning in this evening. All right. B. Ramirez. Van Thomas. I already said Van Thomas. Where are you calling from? Where you calling from? Welcome. Okay, so Tanya Rockamore. I know you all have had to have heard her story. She was probably my second week or third week doing Fall in Love with Yourself Again, doing the FILWMA. And we were telling you guys that she, and it's weird, came up with Fall in Love with Yourself Again, right? But Kenny also had the same thought in mind. And what happens is he has the passion, right? He has the passion to be able to help women. He has a mother he's very close to, or was very close to. May she rest in peace. And so she taught him everything that he needed to know about women and to be respectful of women, and how women, of course, rule the world, right? Man comes from woman, right? The importance of woman, but he also knew the importance of lifting up our men too as well. So he was a visionary too as well, along with Tanya Rockamore. with falling in love with yourself again. And so we decided to add a men's segment, right? Because a lot of you were asking, a lot of you were inquiring. And so we decided to go ahead and let you know that we're going to launch it. So I'm going to bring to the table, to the screen, should I say, not to the table, my business partner, my husband, my friend, my king, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd. Kenny E. Lloyd, are you out there?
What if you made a decision to take 10 months, 10 days at a time, and decided to give it your absolute all? If you gave your diet your absolute all, if you gave your fitness regimen your absolute all, if you gave your work your absolute all, if you gave your personal development your absolute all, what would happen? Just 10 months, 10 days at a time, uninterrupted focus. I bet your life would drastically change. I bet you would be a completely different person. I bet you would be unrecognizable. I bet you would look back and think to yourself, I can't believe that I was living the way I was. Time is going to pass anyway. The next 10 months of your life is going to happen regardless. It's just a matter of what are you going to do differently in those 10 months, 10 days at a time. So why don't you spend the next 10 months giving it your all and watch and see what happens.
Hey everybody, it's Kenny Lloyd, and let me say this, finally they gave me a chance to talk. They told me, Kenny, they say, Kenny, this is a platform for women, not men, and so we don't need you on. And you all, I want y'all to know that I was very passionate about this for women, more so than men, but there's a space for men in this. So I wanted to really get on because I wanted to go back to the root of this, right? The root of falling in love with yourself again. It was really about, a spirit, an energy, because listen, this is to both men and women today. It's unisex. We all, let's talk from the standpoint of men. Look, man, we have so much responsibility. The one thing that I look at my two sons, right? And man, sometimes I just wish I could do it for them because they don't have families yet. But everything that I've tried to teach them is about preparing them to be the man of the house, to be able to carry that house. My oldest son told me one day, he said, Dad, why are you so hard on me? You're harder on Sierra, which is my daughter. You're harder on her than you are on me. And I said, I'm harder on you because one day, I said, Sierra might get lucky and marry somebody that can lead her. You one day are going to be the leader of your household. You're going to be making decisions that are life and death. And you got to be prepared for that, and carrying that responsibility is a lot, on a man. It is, and I'm going to take me, for example. When I made that video, I was really in an unhealthy state. I really was. And it was really as much for me as it was anybody, challenging myself, and I think that the whole purpose of this has kind of got lost, right? And I hope we can get it back on track because the whole purpose was to begin, number one, with the mental aspect of it. That's why we did the first 15 days, which 15 days was really designed to create belief and a desire to see if you really had a desire to go through with it. Because for me, it doesn't make sense to start something and not follow all the way through with it and do it correctly, right? So the whole point of this was to mind, body, and soul, to start with the body, because I don't care how good you look on the outside. If you're not healthy on the inside, then it's for naught. And, we talked about the first phase of it was the fast, the intermittent fast, right? The intermittent fast was designed for discipline. I'll give you an example. I gave up drinking for Lent, right? And, man, it's just I don't drink every day, but man, let me tell you something. This seemed like, and I knew if I didn't give it up for Lent, that I might have the propensity to say, Chante might say, Kenny, I thought you said you were giving up drinking. I might say, well, excuse me, I changed my mind. I knew if I gave it up for Lent, that it was a covenant that I was making with God. And I knew that I didn't want to let him down. It was the sacrifice that I was making for all that he's done and everything he does for me. And you know what? I did it, and for the first 2 weeks, it was different because everybody around me drinks for the most part. Chante doesn't drink a lot. She doesn't never gets drunk, but socially, right? Then some of my partners, they drink to get drunk, but it was just different, But after the second week, man, I started recognizing that I started thinking a lot more clearer. I woke up with greater focus. My knees weren't hurting because alcohol is inflammatory. And I was feeling a lot better, So as soon as I got off, the first night, I drank. And I almost made up for the time that I didn't drink. But it's like going back to an old girlfriend or old boyfriend that you quit because you knew it wasn't good. But sometimes we go back just to make sure that it's out of our system. And I went back and it was out of my system. It really was. I'm not saying I'm not going to drink, but not like I used to. and because I enjoy what it did for me, right? But the whole point of this falling in love with myself again is truly about starting with your insides, right? Because like your gut, your colon is the epicenter for everything that happens in your body. It's the epicenter for every disease that your body will capture, will gravitate to, comes from the colon. And why is that? Because in that colon, you have 30 foot, your colon is 30 feet long. And in that colon, man, you have all kind of food particles like meat. It takes a long time for meat, to really pass meat, right? But man, sometimes you don't, and it gets caught in those crevices. And you have to, and it becomes putrid. I mean, like it becomes some hard, toxic ball. So you got to imagine if you've never done a colonic or never done a cleanse and you're 40 years old, man, your colon probably looks like a specimen that they would be looking at in med school of an unhealthy, body colon, because it's the filter of your body. So as we talk about falling in love with yourself, you can't be in love with yourself if you don't take care of yourself. That's number one. Falling in love with yourself is not about, going to the spa. No, that's not the first phase. You get to that. Falling in love with myself it's about making sure that I'm healthy, making sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do. And you guys know, hey man, we have to be sick as a dog to go to the doctor, for real. And me, man, I have insurance, and I have to be like sick to go to the doctor. Now Chante, grabs me sometime and forces me, like to go get my, my physical, because I hate getting stuck with needles, right? But you know what? I hate being sick. So I'm 64 years old. And I said that how I live these next 6 years is going to determine my quality of life in my 70s. So I'm committed to falling in love with myself again. I'm watching what I eat. I gave up drinking for a while. Now I'm going to convert, and I'm just not drinking the way I used to. I'm really careful about the things that I'm eating, right? But it's phase one because it starts with the inside. And I said that by the end of the year, by my birthday, I want to be the best looking 65-year-old person that a person has ever seen. I mean, because even now, I don't look bad for 64, but I don't want to just say I don't look bad. I want to say I look great. I feel great. And so, but the first phase is internal. It is about me cleansing my colon. It's about me, dropping some weight. It's about me exercising and triggering some discipline. Then the next phase goes into more of a mental situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so The thing I love about falling in love with myself again is that if you really delve into it, it's a system designed to get you on track for real, to falling in love with myself again. And I think that a lot of us fool ourselves into thinking, well, I got my box, I have this, and boy, I'm trying the products, and I'm in love with myself again. But we still engage in the same habits that we did before. And I think that this is why it was important that I said that get an accountability partner. And I don't think a lot of people got accountability partners, because it is important to get an accountability partner, somebody that wants it like you, but that when you don't feel like doing it, they lift you up. And when you don't feel like doing it, when they don't feel like doing it, you lift them up. You don't need an accountability partner that is waiting for you to call and say, man, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it either. That's not an accountability partner. The first phase was to get somebody to be an accountability partner, so you can bring somebody into the community, so we can start building stories of success. Because if you do it together, we put together a system that allow you to watch each other's progress. We spend a lot of money. Man, listen, we have systems in place in this site where you can actually monitor the steps of your accountability partner, where you can see them working out. You can do this because guess what? It's like the video said. What if you change the way you eat? 10 days at a time for 10 months. What if you just made a drastic change in the foods that you ingest? The bad eating habits you had. What if you made this conscious decision to make a change in that? What if you decided that as hard as it is, as bad as you don't like doing it, you just for 30 minutes a day, what is 30 minutes out of a day to give you another 5 years of life? That you just do some cardio, you do something. What if for the next 10 days, 10 months, for 10 months, 10 days at a time, that you do 30 minutes? What if you just did that? What if you change the way you think? What if you change the way you think? And sometimes when you change the way you think, you have to change the people that you hang around with, because negativity breeds negativity. But what if you just made a conscious decision that you were going to put positives into the universe, but you were going to try it 10 days at a time, because nothing is overnight? What if you were going to improve upon yourself and your work? That whatever you do to earn a living, that you were going to improve yourself. You were going to work a little harder, get up a little earlier, put a little more into it, be the best that you could be in it, the best that you could possibly be. Art Williams said, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. What if you did all you could do for 10 months, 10 days at a time? It's like the video said, I bet that you would even recognize yourself at the end of 10 months. I bet that every 30 days that you would notice a change, and other people would notice a change. I bet your light would shine a lot brighter. I bet that you would look a lot better in your clothes. I bet you would feel a lot better about yourself. I bet that you would make clearer decisions. I bet that you would be an example to people. I bet that you would be an example to people that they can do it too. I bet that your story, the story that you would share with people, because people need to hear it, because everybody goes through a lot, man. Everybody goes through a lot. Everybody has life. People forget. Like, one thing I recognize about the people I work with is that, man, people have real life things going on. Chante and I have real life things going on. However, we've learned to manage it. And our whole thing is, what we control, what we have the ability to control, we master. What we can't, we manage. But our whole thing is, and Chante brought it to me. You guys, man, Chante brought it to, gave it to me, man. It just made sense. And I heard, like, I swear, I had about 12 people say the same thing to me. Kenny, you've got to get better, because you have a lot of people depending on you. And you got to think, what would happen to you? What would happen to the people that are counting on you if, because you didn't take care of yourself, because you engaged in mindless activities, you made a decision not to make the change, and something happened to you, man? What would happen to a lot of people? And a lot of people would be in a lot of trouble. And to be in a position to have that kind of responsibility, especially as a man in your house, guys, like that is a lot, and a lot is required. To whom much is given, much is required. And to hold that position in your family life, and man, we have to be healthy because we have to make healthy decisions. We have to go through a change. So I am challenging every man that has been calling for this. We have a lot of men that are saying, what about the men? Well, you don't have to say what about it anymore because it's here today. And I'm challenging us men to show the ladies how to do it. Because you know what? Biblically, spiritually, we're called to be the leader in our households. So why don't we be the leader? And why don't we lead our families? And what if instead of you working out by yourself, what if you and your wife get together and work out? What if you and your significant other work out? What if you and one of your older children decide to work out? Why don't you, have an accountability partner that you're being held accountable to something significant, not something insignificant, not something, just surface, something significant. And the future of your family is very significant. I'm challenging all you men, to let's begin the 10 days tomorrow. Let's begin our 10 days tomorrow. I am prepared, not Monday, because we know everybody says Monday morning. Monday never comes. How do I know that? Because I used to be a Monday guy. I'm challenging all my men to stand up and let's be the leaders that we're supposed to be. And let's lead by example. We've asked for this. So let's start with the intermittent fast. Intermittent fast, you from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. you can eat. And you can eat meats, you can eat, come on, let's be healthy. You know what you shouldn't be eating, right? But from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. you eat nothing, but you could drink water, drink coffee, no sugar, no cream. I think you could drink tea. I'm ready to start that tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm waiting for some men to say something. Where my men at? Who's down? Who's down for that? I'm serious. Ronald, let's not talk about it. Let's be about it, Van. I see you with the shirt. You look like you already in a little shape. But come on, man. You need to be more of an inspiration, Van. Where's some other men on here? Who's down with me? Oh, Chante Lloyd popped up. Yeah. Who said that, Ronald? I know. Do we just have 2 men on here? Keith? Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's show. Let's be the example. Who else? We got a face. Never fasted before. Guess what? Me neither. But you know what? Guess what? There are a lot of things I've never done before. Before I started having success, I never had success. But I had to change some things to do it. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. Keith Wells, let's do it. Let's do it. But what I want to do is I want y'all to go to the site. Now, what's going to happen is Rocky is going to look at, and we're going to start from, this is our day. Tomorrow is our day 1. So you might as well do all the clowning you want to do tonight, because tomorrow begins a new journey, a new chapter in our lives. We're going to look better. We're going to feel better. And it's going to be obvious. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm very serious and committed to it. All right. And I'm going to be the example in my household. Gilbert, you down with me? So if you go, when I get off, Rocky is going to, Chante is going to come on, but Rocky is going to come and show you, what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing that the ladies were supposed to do in the beginning. We're going to start with the intermittent fast, and then after that, we're going to do the cleanse. And we're going to cleanse with the tea, replenish with the valet, and ignite with the flare. And then we're going to start working out 30 minutes a day. We're going to hold each other accountable to that. I'm very serious about it. We're going to hold each other accountable. We're not just going to be on here talking. We're going to do it. Ladies, if this could be a unisex thing, if you'd like to join in with us and let's start all over again, but you got to get an accountability partner. You got to get an accountability partner. If you're brand new here, if you're just getting started, you need to get your box. You need to get your first 10-day box, right? So We men, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, we men have this. But we invite y'all to come and get out with us. Ladies, who's down with us? Why not do it together? Vanessa, we ain't just talking. Chante, you down with me?
We down.
We're going to do it together, Sean?
We're going to do it together, baby. We're going to start working out together.
We're going to start working out together.
Listen, y'all, I've been trying. See, I'm glad he said that. So now I'm going to call him out on it because I've been trying to get him to work out with me. And he hasn't committed yet, but now he has committed, right? And when we start, Mr. Lloyd?
Any other secrets you want to tell?
Well, I just want them to know. That's okay.
It's okay.
I'm calling you out.
What's up, Kashan? Let's get it. Listen, now I would tell you, see, now Kashan, that's my homegirl. Listen, I have seen her commitment for real.
We are starting on Monday.
Monday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, well, there we have it. Monday. What a great influence she is to me.
Right? Okay, so when are we going to start then?
We're going to start Monday, guys, okay?
I knew you wanted to start Monday anyway.
No, but you have an influence.
You've been talking about your boys coming over. Y'all watching the final games. The finals are going on, right?
Not the finals, the playoffs.
The playoffs. See, you see how much I know? And I know you're not going to want to work out.
Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something for real. I'm going to say this publicly. I love me some her, okay? Listen, we've been together for 19 years, and I'll tell you something about her. Boy. That's all I got to say. Y'all know what I'm
saying. I got to keep him in line, y'all. I got to keep him in line.
Boy. That's all I got to say.
Okay, listen. Okay, wait a minute. I have an announcement to make too now.
Wait a minute.
Not my announcement.
Whoa. You on my time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, you need to get off the screen. This is
Tell him again, Krishan. Tell him again.
You can stay on. So listen, y'all.
Lloyd, tell him again.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna start Monday. Okay.
Okay,
Monday. My wife. And I tell everybody, listen. She come on. She talk that stuff, but you know what? It's only one boss in my house. I'm telling everybody on it. There's only one boss in my house, and when she sleep, is me.
That's right.
Okay. So we're gonna start on Monday.
On Monday.
Ronald, you start tomorrow.
Ronald, you starting tomorrow? I'm going to start tomorrow for Kenny. Oh, he's gonna start on Friday. You doing good then, Ronald? Because we're going out to dinner tomorrow evening. He's gonna take me out on a date. You taking me on a date tomorrow night, honey?
If you behave yourself.
Okay, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. We need another vacation. We just came back from vacation. We needed it so bad. We have not gone anywhere since a year ago in March 2022. Remember the conference? After the conference, we went out of the country. Mexico. We just went to Mexico. Mexico is not that far. And I don't want to say jets because that's a blessing to be able to travel. But Mexico is very close. And this year, a year later, we did the same thing, went on vacation, came right back into Easter, been entertaining. We need another vacation. And then in between that, we've been working. Have y'all been seeing those banners? Have y'all been seeing all of those people joining the business?
I'm going to say this and I'm going to have to go. That I tell you what, that if you drop 10 pounds.
Me?
Yes.
And where you going to take me?
Almost anywhere you want to go.
Okay, that's going to have to be far now, not close.
No. You drop 10 pounds.
And, okay.
10 pounds. Hold on.
You want me to lose 10 pounds?
What?
You want me to lose 10 pounds?
I didn't say that you need to because
no, but I actually want to lose 15.
Okay, well, you lose 15 pounds.
Okay, I want to lose 15 pounds.
I'll give you 3 choices on where you can go on vacation.
You can't choose.
Okay, anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, look.
We're going to Galveston, y'all. And that's 45 minutes away.
All right. So I want y'all to hang in there because my time is up now. Because I want Rocky to really show the site that's been enhanced. And Rocky put a lot of work into this, man. I want to tell you, Like she put a lot of work. And so this was my passion. And I sat still and quiet for a long time, but I'm done being quiet because they had to really tie me up, duct tape me, because this is my passion. And now I'm getting ready to start getting more involved in it with you all, but I'm going to lead by example. Me and the guys,
That's
we're going
right.
to show y'all how to do it.
Well, you know what? And not only that, you all need a stage where you all can be open and be men and women. We need our privacy and our stage. Now, I'm not saying that we can't go visit each other's page or be a part of it, but it's best that the men be around men and open up and be vulnerable with men, right? And not have women be involved and have women have their own forum.
I agree, Rocky. We need a privacy, something privacy. So
we do, and it's important. And it's not that it's nothing to hide. It's just that,
well, yeah, it might be something to hide because I don't want you perusing and seeing me talking about, man, she drives me crazy sometimes. I don't want you seeing the other men saying, man, you too.
Okay. Of course, right. y'all gonna agree with each other.
It's about having fun, man. You know, of course she drives me sometimes crazy sometimes, but I drive her crazy. But you know what? We both know that that's just part of being married. When you're married, you've been with somebody, you've been with somebody for 18, 19, 20 plus years. Man, look, you understand? But crazy in love.
Yes, crazy in love. Right.
Crazy in love. So
but not only that, you have single men that are gonna be on there that don't have wives. You have people that really need that male perspective to know what is required of a man, because sometimes people don't know, and that's important too. This is the opportunity for you to, because in order to, and this is what I want to tell you, and this is just being honest from a woman's standpoint, because you are older than me. So Kevin is his brother, I'm sorry. Kenny and I are 11 years apart. And I love the knowledge that he brings from just age and living and life, and then also being a man. I'm blessed to be able to have a husband who had parents, a father who was in his life and a mother who was in his life, but a father who taught him to be a man and how to treat a woman, as well as a woman teaching him how to treat a woman, which is so very important. You know what I'm saying? And so to have that and to share that, and for people who haven't had it, and for men who don't know, because a lot of men don't have male men or male role models to be able to that's Mr. Anthony. Wait a minute. To be able to I'm sorry, that's Mr. Anthony Kenny.
Okay, well, he's downstairs waiting for me.
Okay, to be able to have a male to talk to, or to know what to do as a man, right? To know what is required of him, not even about a woman, but just men things. And so that's important. And so this is a platform and an opportunity for those men to be open to ask those questions and be honest to say that, hey, I don't know, but I want to know, I want to learn. And to have a man like yourself and other men who will be on there that can share information, not only you, but other men as well, that's so powerful and so important.
Okay. All right. So having said that, hey, y'all, listen, I enjoyed my little stint being able to say something finally, because they wouldn't let me talk for a few months. But now it's on, and it's going to be a little more exciting, too. I want y'all to know I'm going to have music, everything. All right. It's going to be a little exciting. We're going to spice it up a little bit, with the ladies. I might share a few secrets with you, with the men. Yes, we're gonna do our thing. Okay, guys, y'all been asking for it. You got it now. So let's be the example. Let's really make this thing happen. And Sean, Rocky, I have to go. All right. See y'all later. Love you guys, and thank y'all very much.
Hey, everybody. I think I popped myself up here. Am I mute? Okay. Hey, let me bring Chante. Hey, Chante. He got out of here. I don't know how I got up here, but he got out of here.
I'm sorry.
Went in there and just no telephone.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that while Chante takes care of that. Oh, you back? Okay.
I'm sorry. So wait a minute. I thought you was going to talk about the website.
I was just waiting. I'm ready. You ready?
Okay, well, you can go ahead because that's your part. And then after that, I want to say something to the people, and then I'll close them out.
Okay, so you're saying that you want me to take you down, and I'm just gonna be up here by myself, all by my lonesome?
Well, you want them to look at me in the video? Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be by myself. I mean, it's up to you. But ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, you don't have to be by yourself. You're never alone.
Never alone. That's right. We're never alone when we're falling in love with ourselves again. All right, hey you guys. I'm happy to be here, and I'm so excited today because we're going to present. You might have got a little sneak peek just a second ago when it popped up on the screen. But just real quick, want to share with everybody something that we're so excited about, and that is falling in love with myself again. This is the website. All you have to do is go to Falling in Love with Myself Again, same website. And then once you get here, you have the opportunity to select your experience. If you would like the female experience, that would take you to your familiar site where many of you are registered and so on and so forth, where you have your before and afters and everything. But for the men, when you come here, ladies, it says male experience. If you are ready for the male experience, you simply click I love this experience for falling in love with myself again. So from this website, very familiar, like the other website, you can register from the heading, but let's talk about it because this is strictly for men, as you can see. And as Mr. Lloyd talked about, we're very accountability partners are very, very important. Even the ladies were saying that you men needed something. So here it is, an explanation of the process. Now, for those of you that are registered in the first quarter, you have 48 more days to go. They have a countdown, men. So you have a countdown. And then we scroll down, you have the video that played for Mr. Lloyd's introduction. And then we scroll down a little further, an opportunity for your accountability partners and everyone else to register. And then we wanted to, we have to get real specific and talk about the challenge. We break it down on the homepage, exactly what you need to do to register, what is going on. But more importantly, and I want to just for a second thank all of the men that helped me. I sent this out to many of you that are even in the chat and said, hey guys, is this clear? Is this clean? Is this what you need? So this has been approved and reviewed by men in the movement. And they said, we don't understand the quarters. So here it is, a breakdown of the quarters and the prizes and the dates as it is. So the $500 prize for each quarter. It says a quarter, but it's actually like 2 months and then a little break, and then we start again. So April, and it ends on June 1st, the prize will be awarded or announced. And then the second quarter is July through September. And then the third quarter is October through December 1st. And remember again, on December 15th, the grand prize. So you see how that all lines up. So hopefully that's making sense to everyone now. And then we talk about the process. We had to lay out the process. You first register. First of all, get you some accountability partners. Then register your preparation and the 10 days. So we want you to definitely be involved. Then an explanation of your body, your body, your mind, your soul. Remember, we're working on the body, mind, and soul. And then we go right down again, and we give you an opportunity to register again. And it's in a language, and I love this, speaking a language only we understand. So that's a message to the men. I didn't understand it, but that's what they said, put there. So I did. And then the things that you will have an opportunity to enjoy: self-development and financial literacy, as you know, and another opportunity to log in. So let's talk about a few things. Let's talk about the pages that you have available. You said you wanted exclusive, so you have it. You have your own prayer wall, men. This is not the other prayer wall. You can feel free to pray for each other, but men, here is your prayer wall, and I added a little meditative video there for you as well. So some really nice music to enjoy. If you need to meditate, you can come to your prayer wall and meditate. Submit your prayer. It could be anonymous or however you like, and then submit your prayer. And know that you can pray for folks by simply clicking pray, and it will say thank you for praying. There it is. Thanks for praying. All right. So there's the men's prayer wall. I'm not going to go through everything, but under 10K challenge, it has a drop down and it goes into the box, the opportunity to purchase the box. Then the 15 mental prep, the 15-day mental prep, the first 10 days and the second 10 days, all defined. I'm going to click on that in just a second, but I want to go through the other drop downs. You have resources. You have downloads, men, just for you. You have the rules available. And if you want to sneak over to the women's site, you can click here. You have your own FILWMA TV available to you. Let me click on that real quick. You have your own FILWMA TV, and you can simply click on it, self-love, and there is a powerful message about self-love there, and so on and so forth, familiar to you if you've been on the women's site. And then, gentlemen, I'm very excited about this, because I know y'all that was tired of being on those pink banners. So, gentlemen, where's that at? Okay, I got to find out where your activated banner is, but it was there. Okay, so you have your own banners. You can click on your banners, and there's your results. Let me show you. You have your own activated banner. Everything looks a little bit different, but it's all the same. You have your own testimonial banner available to you. Your picture is there, your name, everything is there. Your before and afters are there. So, gentlemen, you have your own banners available to you. Let me just show you, and then I'm going to end this real quick. The mental reset, here you go right here. It's explained just as it is on the ladies' site. Your mental reset, everything that you need. Additional things. Let me go back to the banners one more time, because I think there was a banner. Oh, this one is something real important. I wanted to show you that. You know, we have the pink box one, so we understood that we need to masculine it up a little bit for you. And so there is your box, so that you can share information about the box, and you can put in your link. Oh, this is scary when I do this. Let me just see if I can. Let's just grab that picture real quick, put it in there. And so then you can just resize it. It's very simple. As you see, it's very simple to do. Resize it, insert the image. It pops up right there. And then let's just call him Ronald Peterson. Just make it up. And then this is just so you know how to do the banners, how easy it is. Lifestyle.com/FILWMA, FILWMA. And then all you have to do after that, your banner is done, is click download, and you can download your banner right there, bam, and it is saved. Okay. Whoa, what happened? Okay, there we go. And then you save it and you can share it. So wanted to share with you guys exactly how to do the banners, because I've gotten a lot of inboxes and questions about the banners. Can go over to your first 10 days. There it is defined for you. And you see, it is for you as men, exactly what to do. I'm almost done, Chante, just so that you know. The second 10 days are defined for you again as men, and it's just about implementing the process. Whatever you do on day one, you do that on day two, and it just builds and builds, and it becomes a habit. And I love this, because this is really the second 10 days is really about creating a habit and making it a part of your life. And I love this one. Be grateful for your life, because there are people out there fighting for theirs. So stuff like that is available. If you want to know the rules, the specific rules. You click on rules, and here are all your rules, gentlemen, available to you, and downloads are available to you. So I've just gone through the entire site for you, but this, as you see, is for men. It's not the same as the one for the ladies, but I believe in my heart, and I received a blessing from men, that this is what you've been needing. And when you register, you can also register. There you go. When you register, the registration is here. And guess what? You have questions too, gentlemen. And then once you register, upload your avatar, and you log in, that's when you unlock the privacy that you've been asking for. So I think, I don't know, tell me in the chat. Somebody just tell me in the chat. Do you think this is what the men needed? Men, tell me, is this what you were requesting and requiring? We heard you loud and clear. Did we do it? Did we hit it? How do you feel? Does this work for you? Somebody talk to us and let us know in the chat. Or am I just talking to myself? Okay, I love it. Okay, Michelle, not a man, but it looks great to me. Yes, indeed. We love it. Okay, remarkable. Yes, y'all did it. Okay. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much. You understand it better. That was it. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little personal one right there. Yes, they need it. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Thank you so much. I am so happy that it is what you need, and that you got that you gained understanding on the process. Go live there. Go spend some time there. Go, and if nothing else, just chill on FILWMA TV and enjoy the music and the testimonials and all the things that are available to you. Spend some time there. This is not a site where you just hang out and not hang out, but it's definitely a site where you can come and just really, really spend some time.
Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought I was gonna like go right underneath you, and we could still see it over to the
Oh,
side.
we can do that. We can do that.
It looks so good. I love, that's what I'm talking about. I love the colors. And guess what? You can tell this is her baby, right? You can tell she did this right. She just delivered it so well. You can see the passion. Right? You can hear the passion.
I actually love this site. I got to go back now.
She created it for the men. Look at the colors, right? Mind, body, soul, keeping fit and strong. I love it, Rocky. You did an awesome and amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, ladies, I am going to go back and reinforce our website just a little bit, because there's some things that I did for the men. I'm like, oh, we need this. Oh,
but let me ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So when is the men's gonna have their own separate live like this? Like this is ours, so we're gonna be sharing.
I think that we can do it. I mean, they can have their own.
Like how they gonna be private and we on here? Y'all have to do it a different day.
I think they can do a different day, but I believe that the men have to get their boys together, and they have to come together and get a body of people that are going to support and be there for them, and that they can talk to and share. Now that they know that they have their platform and a place to go, I think that it will open up that door, because men just, they weren't gravitating to it because they thought it was only for the ladies. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
I think that it's gonna probably be a lot of men, and so we need to go ahead and launch it in May. And but you guys, you need to get with Kenny and find out what day y'all want to do it on. But I want to talk about my day because I've decided to change my day, ladies. Okay, Janella, Gabrielle Lee, all of you all, Tuesday. Wear my banner. Tuesday, my call, and it's going to be changed to coffee and cocktails and conversation, right? And starting in May, the beginning of May 2nd, it's going to change from Thursday night to Tuesday night, right? Tuesday night. Tuesday is so much better for me. Thursday is closeout night. We have all of these people coming in. You guys are going to be flooded with business partners. You all need to be focused on Thursday night. We're closing out the week so you can get paid, right? Those of you who are in Tava, those of you who want to be a part but don't want to be a part of Tava, you don't have to be. That's a good thing, okay? You can just be a part of the Fall in Love with Yourself, the FILWMA, okay, for men or women, okay? But Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You love it, Shelton? Thank you, thank you, thank you, right? Because we need to keep our mind on our money and our money on our mind, especially for those of you who are a part of Tava, right? We want you to focus on your business. Tuesday is a great day. So really, the men and women can probably do it the same. It's just that y'all need to do it at a different time if y'all want to do Tuesday. But you need to get with Mr. Lloyd, and then you all need to decide that, but you all need to launch it. But let me tell you something, ladies. Hours have changed. Starting on May 2nd, our call will be Tuesday night, beginning May 2nd. That's in 2 weeks. So we'll still be on Thursday for the rest of April, but starting May 2nd, our call will be on Tuesday. So make sure you let everybody know. Make sure you circle around the banner that is going to be posted, right? Tuesday is fire. Did you all enjoy the call tonight or the live tonight with Mr. Lloyd and the men and dropping some, knowledge on the men? Our men need to be lifted up at all times.
Let me. Can I just jump in? There's one more announcement. I didn't know if you were planning on making it, but because I'm getting ready to take myself off the screen.
Okay, so what was the announcement? And then after that, go.
Lifeline.
You froze.
My internet messing up. Yeah.
The hotline, we have to listen. This is a lifeline. Okay? This is a live person answering questions about the challenge, right? Helping with website navigation. So this is for everybody, men and women. Accountability partner. And this is the
temporary accountability partner.
Excuse me?
I said temporary accountability partner, helping you to get started and helping you to find other accountability partners.
Exactly, because the thing of it is, the person who's on the other line knows who's looking for what, because they are part of the hotline, right? Mm-hmm. Internally, and so they can hook you up with a accountability partner, okay? If you want your wife or your husband to be your accountability partner, that's fine. But if you want another male and female, one female, whatever it takes, let's just get the job done, right? Because it's all about us, right? Whatever it is that you want to change, whatever it is, your bank account, your health, your weight, your looks, your attitude, your beliefs. Change the way you've been doing things in the past because it hasn't been working and you want to do something new. Because if you 30, 40 years old, 50 years old or above, and what you've been doing haven't been working in whatever area it is in life, then it's time to change. And only you can change that, right? Only you can change that. So let's change it together and let's give some support. You know what? We need to have more love and more compassion for each other. We need to love one another more. Today was a difficult day for me because a lot of you know that I have a cousin, 28 years old, that got killed on December the 1st, 2022. So it's been very difficult for my family. For those of you who know my Aunt Rosalind in the corporate office, that was her grandson, her only grandson. And so we had a press conference today with two tips, right? Because his mom, which is my cousin, was offering more money, right, to be able to help find the killer or killers, right, to bring them to justice. But when I think about it, and I posted on my page today, I think about how we need to love one another. Life is so precious, and we need to understand that and value life. We need to value our own life. It's so important to do that. And we need to believe in God, because if you do those things and you don't have any remorse, you take somebody's life for greed or for envy or for jealousy, then that's not a good place for you or your family. You know, it's a curse on your family, it's a curse on you, and you're not going to be able to live with a good conscience and a good mind, you know? And so I pray for them because I feel bad for them because they need prayer. They need God, you know, to be able to do that. You know, we have to pray for our brothers and sisters, you know, because there's so many things that's going on in the world, so much chaos, so much hate and hatred, you know, not only for different cultures, but also for the same cultures, for the same nationalities. And so we have to love on each other, and we have to bring each other up, and we have to encourage each other. It's so important, you know, because God said love your neighbor, you know, and your neighbor means it doesn't matter what color they are. Unfortunately, I know it's hard to do, you know, especially for us, because it's hard for us as Black people, but we have to find it in our hearts to forgive. And we are always forgiving people. And so we have to get back to that and start helping one another, right? Speaking to each other, saying hi to someone, giving them a compliment, giving them a word of encouragement, meditating, lifting them up, you know, young, old, it doesn't matter the age, okay? So you guys go out and have an awesome, amazing evening. Today is Thursday. Close out big, close out strong. We got some great things get ready to happen. You guys are, I know you've seen the welcome banners. I know you're gonna see a lot of rank advancements. So get ready, those of you who are involved in Tava, and get ready to ride this wave. Take it out, Rocky. Love you
Hold
guys.
on. Uh-huh.
You have something else to say?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, let me get off.
I know we really need to go, but I just wanted to say, not
Well,
only
it's
on behalf of,
8:57, so we doing good.
yeah, we did. I've been watching the clock. We got 3 minutes.
Welcome, Gabrielle Lee. It's so true. You are so welcome, Gibber. It's just, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. But I hurt for everybody, you know. Shaquilla, I can't even remember the girl that got killed in Mexico. I posted on my
Yeah.
page. I'm so hurt. It's like, why is it that we cannot receive justice? Why is it that we just thrown by the side and not loved on? And so it got to start with us first, right? And once it start with us, then it'll exude out and it'll
It's
demand that other
contagious.
people
It
love and
is
protect
contagious.
us.
Love is contagious.
It is.
Love is
It
contagious. And
is.
that's what I hopped on here to say to you. Because I know it's in the chat and you'll read it and you're seeing the comments and stuff. But
Right.
I wanted to say to you and your family as you go, and I consider my family too, you know that. But
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
as you go,
Don't
whatever.
make me cry.
And I'm sorry, we really are sisters, y'all. Y'all might eventually figure this out. I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful. Mrs. Lloyd, I apologize. I'm
I
just
know
kidding.
you're not, baby. I love you.
I wanted to say and echo what's being said in the chat
Yes.
that we stand with you and Miss Roz and her daughter and everybody. We
Yes.
love you. I mean, we love you.
Thank you, Rocky.
And as strong as you are, and I know your strength, and I've seen your vulnerable moments, and I
Yes.
know your hurt, and you know, because we there with each other,
Yes.
and the world may not see that, and it's not for my friend Stephanie told me a long time ago, one she was on an interview, and the commentator said, I didn't even know you was pregnant. And you know, Stephanie has a smart mouth. And before she caught herself and remembered she was in an interview, and I saw it. I saw it brewing. She went too far. The lady interviewing her went too far and got too familiar. And
Right.
Stephanie turned around and said, "It was not for you to know."
Mm.
And then she almost kept going and looked
Right.
in the audience and saw our manager and backed up. But it's not. There are things that it's not for everyone to know. But you bear so much of yourself.
Yes.
And we need that. We love you for that, but it cannot, and I know it's not easy. I
No.
know it's not easy. And so we appreciate you.
Thank you,
We
Rocky.
do. And that's what I jumped on here to say.
Thank
I know
you.
you didn't know what I was going to say, but after I didn't know that you were going to share what was going on. I know I saw the post, but I didn't know you
Yeah.
were going to share it. We talked
Yeah,
about it
I didn't
before.
plan on it, but it's just I felt necessary because a lot of people sometimes think everything is perfect all the time, and it's not.
Right.
It's just that, you may not see that, but look, I'm human too. I go through things, but God, if it wasn't for God, okay, let's give
But
it
God.
to him. Shoot.
But God. And people think money solves everything. People think you can
No,
throw money at everything. And money, if it was just money, that's not a problem. It's not
you
a
know
problem.
what? And it's so funny because let me say this, and it's so funny that you say that because a lot of people feel that it does. That's why they willing to kill for it
Right.
and steal for it, because
Right.
they think that it's going to make them feel that void. And it does. It helps you pay your bills. I'm
And
not going to
that's
say,
what it does. And
yeah,
enjoy
I'm not
a few
going to
things
say
in
it's
life.
going to feed your family and it's going to, but it's not going to buy you love and it's not going to buy you peace.
Right.
And it
Right.
cannot buy good health. And it cannot bring you back from the dead.
Preach. Preach.
It cannot.
Exactly.
And those are the things that hurt more, than
Mhm.
anything. It's because you can think to yourself, all the money in the world, can I bring you back to life?
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so it's difficult because he is young and it was unexpected and it's a lot, you
Yeah.
know.
And ridiculous. So I get it. And we get it. We get it.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very, very special and revealing coffee and cocktails and
Okay, well look, I'm drinking
conversation.
tea. I'm drinking tea. Just
I'm
so
drinking
y'all
Diet
know.
Pepsi. I'm
I'm
staying,
drinking this
I'm
here
getting healthy.
detox tea. I got a detox from all that food I had for Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna
Well,
tell y'all. Look,
I'm doing my health. My numbers have been great, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I
I
had
made
a cocktail
dressing
one
for
day.
Thanksgiving, Rocky.
Huh?
I made cornbread dressing for Thanksgiving.
Man, that's in November.
Hey,
That's.
I'm sorry for Easter. I made it for
Oh,
Easter.
you did?
I made it for Easter.
And you didn't send me none.
I
And
don't
you
have
guys, you
any.
don't understand. Her cornbread dressing is so good. She has literally frozen and mailed me dressing. This is the
Listen,
truth.
I made cornbread dressing. I made macaroni and cheese. I did okra and sausage with shrimp. I had cabbage with smoked turkey and smoked
Huh?
sausage.
What'd you say out there? My neighbor called me, huh?
I had a brisket, ham, and chicken.
I had a Hormel little no, don't tell nobody how it's okay.
No. And
What?
my cousin made homemade bread pudding with rum. It was peaches and bourbon, not rum, bourbon.
You see
Salt.
that? I need to visit more often. Yes, ma'am.
And I had about 50 folks here and they ate everything.
I told you I started just to fly in. I told you I started
Oh
to.
my God. But it was a blessing to be able to host my family members and my cousins. I have a big family and I have cousins who I haven't seen and who haven't seen everybody because they live in other states and they don't even remember who everybody is because
Wow.
they haven't
You
seen.
guys got an Easter egg hunt too, right?
We had
Or
my big mama's Easter egg
right.
hunt.
I saw that.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
it was everything. And I am too pip to pop. The last guest left yesterday. The last 3 guests left yesterday. So I have been entertaining since last Tuesday. And
And
I
you
got
only
back
getting
to
a break
Cancun
for
last Monday.
but you're only getting a break for like what 3 or 4 days because I'll be there in a minute.
No,
You
you
didn't
ain't
I know
coming. Are
I'm
you
not coming.
coming?
I
You're
don't.
not coming to the event on the 29th?
And that was the last thing I was going to mention is on the 29th. Hope to see everybody there. I'll be on camera because we have something real exciting. Krishan.
We don't have a lot of seats available. We
No,
don't
we
have
don't.
a lot of room.
It's
So
like less than
those
20.
tickets gonna be gone.
It's like less than 20 seats now.
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
expanded it
yeah.
and
Oh,
there's no more. Yeah,
oh, they did?
Yeah, it's a situation where if you, and I know we're going to send out something tomorrow, but let me just give you a heads up. If
So
you
then
don't
these
have
people
anything,
are
just go
getting
do
it
it now.
firsthand. They're getting it firsthand.
Yeah, they're getting it firsthand. You need to just go and do it now, because it's we're doing everything we can to accommodate people. I know that it's like, I want to say right around 20, less than 20. I think I know the number, but I don't want to quote the number. It's going to come out tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
Exactly how many tickets are left.
Okay.
But my suggestion is, because this is an intimate event where you'll really get an opportunity to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd, to talk to the executive team, to really get to lock arms with distributors from everywhere. And it's fun, but it's not like that. It's usually so many people you can't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And to hear about Tavaverse.
Tavaverse. To hear about Tavaverse first hand. See, I'm not gonna get in trouble for slipping nothing. I didn't hear that.
Okay. Oh, you didn't hear that? Did I just give away something?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It's only okay. So it's me and you.
Okay.
It's only a few people on here, so they ain't gonna think.
They ain't gonna tell nobody. They can't hear. Just whisper, Chante, about Tavaverse.
Well, you know what? I'm just so excited because the thing of it is, so I don't know if you all know what Tavaverse is going to be about or is about. Yeah, I'm giving too much. No, we've already talked about this. So it's about financial education.
Okay.
It's about getting your credit together. It's about learning how to make your money work for you. Make your money work for you instead of you working for your money.
Yeah, Lachelle, if you're in here and she starts to say anything too much, just kind of make a comment. Go ahead.
Okay. It's about real estate, right? Getting your credit together, getting you some real estate, investing, trade, well, not trading, just investing, period. Investing in gold, investing in silver, just knowledge. This is knowledge all across the board, just like the FILWMA is going to give you knowledge about your health and your wellness, right? You got to be able to have your mind together and your health together to spend all this money that we get ready to show you. Money like
let's say it like this. It is the true definition. Tavaverse is the true definition of financial literacy. It goes beyond what the initial visual literacy. That's what Tavaverse is. And you'll find out what that statement means if you're in the house on the 29th. That's exactly. That's exactly. How. So just be there on the 29th. We did that. We could have gotten in trouble. My head. I'm sweating up under this hat. Good night, everybody. Good night.